They say that the pay out there in Alaska is like the best.
Oh yeah.
Is it pretty good?
It's pretty good. It's dangerous. They have to pay for you doing something scary for a lot of them. But yeah.
What?
So in a year, it's really easy if you're working in Alaska to make over $100,000 into your pocket.
Oh, probably more than
and
that.
you get to drive
More
15
than that.
hours a day.
15 hours a day.
Yeah.
One way, one northbound from Washington to Alaska pays about 10 grand.
Wait up, say that one more time because I'm sick of not making real money. Wait up, how much? And I heard 10 grand and then after that I almost fainted.
You can pull down 16 grand a week.
16 grand a week? I've never seen a moose in real life. That's a big animal, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gorgeous.
I killed one on
Yeah.
accident.
There's a baby one time.
I killed a baby moose.
It was awful.
That sounds so awful actually.
It was.
They hit them all the time.
Shot it because it was cool.
Oh my gosh.
But they'll run 40 miles an hour and they'll
I've had them going down the road and I catch up to them and they're running and I'm like looking out the window. Going,
Now, are they trying to like attack the truck?
No, they're trying to get off the road, especially during the winter. It's really bad.
But you can always chain an axle up. She's got a story.
Uh-oh.
I was going down in BC, the Cassiar it's called, and I was going down the road, didn't know it, and pulled over to a brake check, and one of my trailer tires,
No, not one.
or two of them were gone.
See, everybody wants to know about the money. They want to know what kind of truck they need and all that good stuff, Chris. So on basic, if you're a team driver, husband and wife team preferred, right? Working all year round, I mean, what kind of money can you gross? Because everybody's net is different.
Well, we had 3 months off last year, and we grossed about $250,000
with 3 months off. Mm-hmm. Wow! Wow! That's so beautiful.
And we're still broke.
And you're still broke, right? Nah, come on.
Oh, I got 2 trucks and 2 trailers. I guess I'm not broke.
Come on. Now Chris is flexing a little bit, you know? At first, he starts off as a humble man, just like, I don't got much. And then the truth start coming out. I got a couple trucks, you know? And this and that, you know? Look at that. So for all you mother truckers out there, support. Kim and Chris, they're doing the thing. They got 2 trucks. Polar roller. That's what's up, guys. I love it. It's beautiful. I gotta look at the front. This is where you guys hit all the moose and caribou, right? I love it. It's one of them, right? What's the other truck you guys have?
I have 79 Peterbilt.
That's right. So would you say you need either a Pete or a KW to make it out there in Alaska?
I guess you could do Freightliner too if you want.
I heard that.
I mean, the trucks are only going to last probably 4 or 5 years.
Really? Because of the conditioning, right?
Yeah,
the weather is so horrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
No, I get it.
They'll rust down to the frame if you don't take care of them.
No, I love it. What is going on, mother truckers? So today we are actually here with Alaskan truck drivers. Wait up. This is probably a dumb question, but I hear you actually have to live in Alaska to be an Alaskan truck driver out there for a lot of jobs. Is it true? Not true?
Not true.
Not true?
Sure.
So I could live in Miami, and I could be an Asian ice road trucker.
Yes, you can. Everybody can do it.
Everybody can do it?
If they really put their mind to it, they can do it. Yeah.
Because I'll tell you this much. I've been scared my whole life of driving in the winter. I've been driving for the last 10 years, but I'm a mover. So my weakness is I really can't go backward or forward.
No.
But that's it. But, you know, so how long have you been truck driving for?
I've been doing it for 6 years, but only a couple years been up in Alaska.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And what is that like? Because I always hear people complaining all day long that they have it hard. The weather is bad, but Alaska, I mean, are there polar bears out there, or is that the North Pole?
That's more in Prudhoe Bay. up
wow.
north in Alaska, we have never seen a polar bear.
You never-
We've seen the bears, but they're black bears.
They're black bears.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Grizzlies.
And so, and some grizzly bear.
So-
But that's mostly in the summertime.
in the summertime is when you see the bears. I don't know if that's gonna be meant for me. What got you guys into doing? Is it if Alaskan? Is it always ice road trucking or is it not? Is that
It's not.
it's not?
It's the ice road trucking version is more like on lakes
Okay.
and the rivers. They do that, like you've seen the ice road trucking show.
Right.
They go over the road, yes, but there's lakes and rivers and stuff like that they drive on. That's because they're ice road trucking.
Okay. So just because you're driving in Alaska doesn't make you an ice road trucker.
No,
No.
I don't think so. But
No.
other people might disagree.
Disagree?
It's not for
I don't-
everybody.
It's not for
not-
everybody, right?
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Unless you want to do it, you can. You can do it.
very
but
dangerous.
It's dangerous.
So we have to debunk this right now on my show. Was ice road truckers real or fake?
Some of it's real.
Yeah.
Some of it's fake.
It's-
I think
it's
it's more of a
TV.
TV,
It's TV, right?
TV show.
Yeah.
I hate to say that,
But what they're driving on is no joke.
It's no joke.
Yeah, it's
It's no
not.
joke.
No.
Because they say that the pay out there in Alaska is like the best.
Oh yeah.
Is it pretty good?
It's pretty good. It's dangerous. They have to pay for you doing something. It's
Right.
scary for a lot of them, but yeah.
One northbound from Washington to Alaska pays about 10 grand.
Wait up. Say that one more time, because I'm sick of not making real money. Wait up. How much? And I heard 10 grand, and then after that, I almost fainted. So how far is that?
It's about 2,500 miles and it's for 10 grand, but you're coming back empty.
So 2,500 miles. You're making 10 grand now. Is that gross or to the pocket, sir?
That's gross.
So that's gross. So at the end, you still could bring home what? At least half of that, right? 5 to 6.
Yeah. About.
So
Going back from Washington State and
Really?
going up.
Now they do have bed buggers that go to Alaska.
Yeah,
and they
but
do
they-
it quite a bit.
Yeah,
Really?
They
The
do.
military goes
Military.
up and goes back.
yeah, my buddy, he owns a company called Coleman Allied. And so they own a lot of agencies out in Alaska as well. I think they're doing a lot of moves out there.
Really?
But so taking a load, is that pretty normal to take a load and go one way and then have to deadhead back
In the
In
winter.
the wintertime, yes. Summertime, you usually go back with fish.
with fish? So I'm thinking about this out loud. In the wintertime, a load that's going 2,500 miles could pay about $10,000. Now, what's that same load probably paying in the summertime?
The same.
The same. Really?
But then you get a southbound.
And it
So
pays,
you're
what,
looking. You could
6,000
yeah,
maybe
you could-
southbound.
You could pull down
6,500.
16 grand a week.
16 grand a week?
Yeah, but you're going to be teaming it if husband and wife team.
Wow.
We have friends that do it now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Really? So in a year, it's really easy if you're working in Alaska to make over $100,000 into your pocket.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
probably more than
and
that.
you get to drive
More
15
than that.
hours a day.
15 hours a day.
Yeah.
Drive
Yeah,
15
I'm
per
sick
day.
of driving only 11 hours. My gosh.
You don't have to, but
Right.
I don't even want to drive 11. 15 was ridiculous. I want to drive like 8.
Drive like 8?
And that's it. Yeah.
But see, when you run into Alaska, you carry everything with you. We got
You got a lot of winter stuff. You have to.
You got to have spiked chains. You got to have a whole toolbox full of tools.
Everything, huh?
Everything. You got to know how to
We
change
go
a
up.
tire.
We go into Washington, go into Canada, BC,
Mm,
British Columbia, and go all the way up.
really?
And there's spots where you don't have service for a day.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Canada is really
I'd
pretty.
say about 15, 16 hours.
That's where we see all the bears and the moose and. stuff
then there's
like
no
that in
shops.
Canada.
There's no. I was gonna ask. So okay. So you just said that. If you break down, you got to change your own tire. How the hell do you change your own tire?
Carry a spare.
Yeah.
You carry a spare, but it has to be the outer. It has to. Both can't pop, right?
Now, as long as you don't pop them both.
Right.
But you can always chain an axle up. She's got a story.
Uh
I was going down in BC, the Cassiar it's called, and I was going down the road, didn't know it, and pulled over to a brake check, and one of my trailer tires,
No, not one.
or
Both.
two of them were gone.
They were gone. Just
back on my back. Yeah.
on the trailer.
Was it the back axle?
Yeah.
The back.
No,
on
the
the
front axle.
front axle on the left side. I think is what it was.
How were you feeling at that moment?
I was like, what happened to my tire?
And then she comes and
I
wakes
didn't
me
see it.
up.
I didn't hear nothing.
I'm
It was
like-
like they were
I'm
gone.
like, quit fibbing. You know.
We had our
Boy.
friends did the same thing. His wife, she did the same thing. Lost some tires.
And I had to drive that truck loaded 84,000 pounds of fish. Or no, 44,000 pounds of fish.
It was
We
awful.
were grossed out at 84,000, 85.
Oh, wow.
And I had to drive it all the way to Prince George. I had to do about what, 700-800 miles with only
Half the tires?
Yeah, three axles worth of tires.
Oh, wow.
It made it. We made it there,
And it was
Just
squirrely.
had to take the
Oh,
load
that
off.
trailer was so squirrely.
Yeah.
I'm
But
telling
it
you.
was fun. It was yeah. It's a different
You
world
see
out
all
there.
kinds of wildlife.
No
I was gonna
crime.
say.
Moose, bears,
Moose,
lynx,
bears. I've never
porcupines.
seen a moose in real life. That's a big animal,
Oh,
ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I
gorgeous.
killed one on
Yeah.
accident.
There's a
Oh.
baby one time.
I killed a baby moose.
It was awful.
That is all. That sounds so awful, actually.
It was.
They hit
Truck
them all the
driver drove by
time.
and shot it because it was crying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But they'll run 40 miles an hour and they'll look
I've
you
had
square in
them.
the eye.
I've had them going down the road, and I'm sitting. I catch up to them, and they're running, and I'm like looking out the window, going.
Now, are they trying to like attack the truck?
No, they're trying to get off the road, especially during the winter. It's really
Okay.
bad. The deep snow, I guess they don't like, even
Okay.
though they got long legs, but they just don't like, and they got to stay on the road. So yeah.
So is that your craziest story? Because that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I can't believe that you guys did that.
probably had a
And then
couple.
the caribou, they're horrible.
Yeah, they're bad.
They run in packs or herds.
They're like the reindeer.
They're like reindeer.
is what they are.
And you'll be clipping along doing about 60, 65 miles an hour on the
And they
snowpack.
come. They're walking
Wow.
across the
And
road.
all of a sudden, they'll just walk out in front of you. And there'll be like 4 or 5 of them. And you'll step on the brakes and you'll look out the mirror and that trailer's going sideways. You're like, hurry up. You got to speed up. So you can get
Oh
back
my
underneath
gosh,
the
really?
Trailer. Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
so the money sounds good, but now I'm less excited because I'm a little bit nervous, right?
you just gotta
And
take
then
your
the frost
time.
thieves.
Yeah,
How about
the roads.
frost thieves?
Yeah, they're big bumps in the road.
They're like big speed bumps in the
Yeah.
road. Sometimes they dip, sometimes they go over.
Someone from Alaska is gonna watch this and laugh. They're gonna laugh because they're gonna know exactly.
And they'll
what
know
you're
the
talking about.
Alaska Highway.
The Alaska Highway, right?
Yeah.
The Alaskan Highway.
Now GPSs aren't working sometimes. Are you having to use
Oh,
maps?
We GPS works.
GPS
That takes
works.
us all the way up there.
Okay, good. No.
We usually carry the sat phone with us.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
But
So
you're gonna have to hike to the top of the nearest mountain
wow.
to get a cell service.
Yeah.
So
It's scary.
what are the best companies would you recommend? You know, for I don't want to say the mainland people, but for us out here in sunny Florida and California and all these places, and we're thinking about ice road trucking and going to Alaska because we watched one episode, right?
Yeah.
What are the best companies to work for out there that you would recommend, if any? Because I want to make more money. They're willing to work in the snow.
I would say Linden or Carlisle would be the only two I would recommend. Maybe Dash Point,
There's a couple.
but Dash Point will go to Alaska, but you got to have some type
Yeah,
of
that's our
experience.
company we worked for before.
Oh, I hear you.
But especially when you're hitting 25, 50 below.
Yeah, it gets cold.
Any extra requirements to work there? Any things like that I wouldn't know about? Because I know that you need like to work at the ports, like a TWIC card, hazmat, things like that. Anything?
You need your
gotta have a
passport to get
passport.
through
You gotta be
Canada.
able to go through Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the border's closed right now too, of all this stuff going on.
for us. But
Yeah.
for
For
normal
regular people.
Regular
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, they can get through.
Yeah.
Truck drivers.
Truck drivers can get through, but
That's crazy. No, because I've always thought about doing it myself. I thought it'd be a great journey just to kind of record here and there, but I don't know. I might have to hop in the truck with y'all one day. And, you know, is that a possibility? I could jump in? No. He's like, nope.
it gets during the winter. What's the toke? It gets negative in Beaver Creek.
Oh,
It's Canada.
It'll get 50 below.
50
below.
50 and 60 below.
So anyone driving there, guaranteed.
You need to make sure your truck is up to it.
It
because
better be
will
up to it.
It'll freeze if it does
Truck will
not.
break down. But trucks don't like cold weather.
Yeah.
Right. And any tips for that? Because I know that I park my truck in Rhode Island sometimes, and it's cold there, kind of cold.
Yeah.
And sometimes I try to start my truck, and it doesn't want to start. Any tips for people that are driving or new to driving in snow conditions or bad weather?
Anti-gel.
Anti-gel
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anti-gel.
They sell that everywhere, pretty much.
And
How does that work so that the people that maybe are new can...
you take a bottle of Howes or Polar Power and you split the bottle between both tanks and top it off.
Oh, really? And that way it just won't freeze.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it
Because
lowers the freeze point of
It
your
doesn't diesel freeze.
Diesel gel.
Yeah, a little gel.
Or you can put some gas in there.
Yeah,
Really?
we've heard the.
Put about a half a gallon of gas to every 100 gallons.
Yeah, they say gasoline doesn't freeze.
Gas doesn't freeze.
Really? I didn't know that. So you guys are hearing it here. Like, if you guys want to make, over 6 figures in a year, you're going to have to deal with caribou, running over baby moose, right? Losing axles, having to change your own tires, and not having any phone reception for hours at a time.
Yeah, no Facebook.
No
Twitter,
Facebook. No Twitter.
No YouTube.
No YouTube. Oh my gosh.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.